There we go. Now we got the sound back. And now people know I'm back. Okay. Gotta tell all the people. KKK. Not to tell. Instagram. Got power back. Cam hang. Awesome. Listen, I truly thought we were going to be without power for much longer than we were. Can't hold a bad bitch down. Cannot hold me down. And honestly, since my whole computer just shut down without any warning, I was also a little fearful that things would not work, would not transition to turning back on as easily as it did. But tell me why things are actually working better, okay? Truly an amazing feat. I think, no, you can't see it in my background. I did finish my glass of wine, though, because I was not going to sit. I was not going to sit and wait for an indeterminate amount of time for us to come back on stream. But we do have water, so I do hope that you are hydrated and staying hydrated with me. Yeah, always rocking the Letitia. Actually, I will be talking today. We can get into it now if you want to. I'm glad your laptop is working again too. But I am going to be, one of the things I'm excited about for fall is wearing wigs again. Okay. Like I'm wearing a wig right now. It's been a while since I have felt comfortable enough wearing a wig again because listen, it's been hot. It has been hot here. And now that I'm streaming, I kind of feel like I like playing around with my look. That's always been something I love to do anyway. But now with the streaming incentive, I feel even more inclined to do so. I'd mentioned before that I was thinking about going blonde. I have found a couple of new wigs. They are currently sitting in my cart. I just have to pull the plug on my cart. And then we might be just having like a bunch of new wigs coming. And there are some blonde ones. And then there are some like a brownish, auburny, red color. I'm also thinking there's one that's like a red purple blend. We are really going to eat this fall in the wig department. Love my afro. Nothing wrong with an afro moment. But I do think that it's time we play. It's time we welcome play and diversity in our look, you know? So I'm very, very excited to just play around with a bunch of fall tones. What are these wigs? Hold on. I will show you. I'll share the screen in a second. Let me pull up my Amazon, but like also make sure there's not sensitive information, you know, because I ain't trying to have y'all on my front doorstep. Respectfully. Hold up. Okay, I think I could show this. This is fine, right? Let me double check. Yeah, okay. Let me bring us here. So this is one of the wigs I'm looking at. All right. I want to get that blonde specifically because I think this would be a cute, like, Pam Anderson bombshell moment. That champagne color. Oh, look at that. I think that will be stunning. That and a smoky eye. And, like, no brows because, you know, I'm rocking the no brows. I'm actually considering shaving my brows off, but really I know that's a commitment. Like, bleaching your eyebrows you think it's a commitment, but like really it's like a month-long commitment. Shaving your eyebrows off is a whole other beast, and I've never done it before. And I am contemplating going sans eyebrows because right now I did not even brush them in, did not fill them in or anything, and I'm kind of liking the no brow look. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm thinking something like this would be cute in that blonde, but I also am looking at this deep auburn color. I don't know if it'll show. No, it won't. Okay, well, I think this deep auburn color will also be cute. I'm wondering if anybody is wearing it in. Of course they're not. Of course they're not. But that's going to be one of the wigs that I'm considering. I am also considering this bad boy right here in that exact colorway. Something about it just says fun to me. It says fun. It says, like, is it going to be like an everyday look? Probably not. But like, there's just something fun and maybe like 90s trashy about it. And I really like it. I just really like it. I saw it on a TikTok video and I was like, I need that. But also look at this purple. Look at this purple right here. Okay. That is also very, very cute. But I know I don't want to go deep. I don't want to go deep. I want to go lighter for sure. So, yes, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking these are so cute. Have I owned this one? No. There is a wig that I have owned, and I think I have it on this list. But this also, in that blonde color, look at that blonde. There's just something about that blonde that I feel like eats. A 630 is cute, right? But I don't want that golden tone. I want a little ash to it. And so I thought this would also be very, very cute. Oh, there's reviews on this one. So I think you can see pictures of this one on other people, hopefully. Yes, okay. Not to put these girls on blast, but also I love when people post their reviews with their pictures. Like, come on. That's cute. That's cute. I want to do that. That's cute. And I do look. I'm always like, are there baddies in this? Because if there's just regular girls, that's fine. But I'm not a regular girl. I'm looking for the baddies. I'm looking for the girls that do full glam. I want to know what they look like in this wig. That is always my criteria when I'm looking at like wig reviews. I'm like, who is wearing the wig? Is it just the regular girls or is it also the full beat girls? Alt girl right there. So we know this is alt girl approved. Like, do you see her with the black lipstick? Yeah. Yeah. Good choices are being made right there. So we have that one. I think there might be, yeah. And this is the last wig I have on that list. And this one I just think would be cute. I want to get this one in a ginger brown. And I think this would be cute for when I want to do like, just like a sleek 90s blowout look. No brows. Still no brows. But I think this would also be a cute wig as well. And look at that. I need that. I need that look. I need that look in blonde. Not in black, but in blonde. So currently, those are the wigs on my list. Those are the wigs I'm looking out for. I'm watching reviews for to kind of see like, how are all the other girlies styling it? Because I love my Letitia. I do love her. But I almost wonder if maybe she has too many layers for what I'm going for right now. Possibly. She's a classic, though. She is definitely a classic wig. Ain't nothing wrong with her, obviously. Look at the material. Obviously, nothing wrong with her. I need something that just gives a little bit more just, like, sleek. Look at my bone structure. You know? And I'm only going to be able to achieve that with less layers. These are so many layers, and they're so short. I need something with less layers, sleeker. So that is also on my list. What else is on my list? Oh, quick update about the Haus Labs foundation. If you don't know what I'm talking about. I'm really taking a moment to pause because I don't want to say anything, but I have to. I have to because I talk so much about her. She's beautiful. All right, we know this. She is beautiful. Unfortunately, she is definitely breaking me out. And I'm so bummed about it. She is actually breaking me out. And I know it's her. I know it's her at this point. And I'm so upset because it is such a beautiful foundation. But the whole lower half of my jaw, I don't know that you can, yeah, you can see some of the texture there. The texture is coming from her. She's breaking me out. I'm not wearing her today. Today I'm wearing the NARS matte foundation, which honestly at this point in my life, I tend to stay away from matte, but I might be welcoming her back because it looks good. I made her work. So we might be going back to her. I'm so bummed. I don't know because I don't wear, like I don't switch my foundation up and I don't tend to have reactions to makeup. Like I just don't tend to have I don't have sensitive skin and I don't have reactive skin. So I don't quite know what's in this that is making me break out. I don't even know where to start to look that up, to be honest with you, because I have such little reactions ever. To compare notes and be like, well, this product also broke me out and this product is breaking me out. What is common on their ingredient list? That's what I'm trying to say. I can't even tell you what's common because I don't break out like that. And this is definitely breaking me out. And I'm so bummed because it's so beautiful. It's so freaking beautiful. And I can't wear it. I can't do it because I cannot be breaking out on the lower half of my face. I already got enough. We all know this. I already have enough hyperpigmentation down there. I already have enough going on down there. I do not need to also be, and it's little pimples. It's little painful pimples, which means it's definitely a reaction. And I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed because it's so beautiful. But alas, she is not for me. She's not for me. So I don't know how eager I am to go on the hunt for a new foundation because we all know I tend to find the products I like and stick with them. But just know my heart is breaking about this one. I am a little bit upset about this product and the fact that it doesn't work for me. So that is the update on the Haus Labs foundation until further notice, until we figure something else out. But I have been doing full cake face lately, like powder, setting spray, powder, concealer, powder, foundation, powder. I've been doing full cake face and I miss this era of myself. I feel like I look like me. I feel like I look like the old me that used to take pictures and love the way that she looked. I love a minimal makeup moment. Like now that I know I can do it, conquered, I feel good about that. But I'm loving the cake face. I'm loving the layers. I'm loving what it's giving. Just about full coverage. Loving that moment. So I definitely will be continuing to explore in makeup products right now for sure. Because I'm just in that era. I'm in the beauty era. I'm in my beauty era. I'm in my getting snatched era. I am in my enjoying my life era, which encompasses all of that, So, what else am I looking forward to this fall fragrance? I know you can wear fragrance in the summer, but honestly, sometimes it's too heavy. Especially since I like my fragrances to be very, very fall, autumnal scented. I'm looking forward to wearing my fragrances and knowing that it's not also being mixed in with literal sweat. Okay. I am very much looking forward to that. I think I cut my hand at some point, and I don't know how. I don't know on what. It feels like when you have a splinter, but I don't have a splinter. I don't know what's going on. But I do. I have a little cut on my hand, and I'm not enjoying it. I think though, so usually I use the Dossier Woody Chestnut, which is supposed to be a mimic of the By the Fireplace by Mason Margiela. I think I'm thinking of those words correctly. I want to try Woodphoria from Boy Smells, I believe it is. I believe it's Boy Smells. Because I love a woody scent. I love a chestnut scent. I love cedarwood. That's what I'm looking for. I love cedarwood so much. But I don't necessarily love super overtly feminine scents. I'm not a big floral person. I'm not a big sweet person. I love vanilla, but I need my vanillas to be mixed with something that has a little bit more of a masculine carrier to it. I can't just have like vanilla and caramel and sugar and all of that. I'm not sweet like that. And so I saw the Woodphoria scent and I was like, that sounds way up my alley. And it also seems like it's going to be the perfect fall fragrance. So I'm super excited to, I think I'm just going to get a sample of it first. And then I will get a full-size bottle if I like it. I don't know. The samples are like $30 or something, so we shall see. But I am very, very excited for something like that. Let's see. What else am I? My closet? I feel like any fashion girly could relate to that. I'm very excited to be wearing clothes from my closet again. Hold on. I have all of these windows open now, and I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, I can close that. Now I just have this. Now we're good. I don't know, I'm just excited for the cozy vibes. I'm excited for everything cozy, everything to be warm and toasty and feel like me. I feel like I truly thrive in like the woods. No, not in the wilderness. I do not thrive in the wilderness. I'm 100% give me everything, give me every, what is it? Amenity, give me every single one. Do not stick me in the motherfucking woods. I feel like I thrive in the fall is what I was trying to say. The fall, and then honestly, I probably will thrive this winter too. Usually I'm not a winter person, but I've gotten really good about beating the winter blues. So now every winter I just feel better and better and better. So I think I'm gonna thrive this fall and winter because they're truly my time. It is truly my time. I will say my vibes are slightly off because I'm so used to streaming during the day. I definitely like streaming in the afternoon as opposed to this sinister hours at this point. Everybody's driving home from work. Okay, everybody's getting off the shift. Everybody has all of their grievances still. It's not early enough in the day where maybe you're like still hopeful for the day to turn around. This feels like demon hours, and I don't love it. I don't love this time of day. I also just notice like I have energy in the morning, a lot of energy in the morning, honestly quite a bit of energy at night, but the middle part of the day I'm like dying. I want to take a nap. I want to just lay down and chill. But then once the night ramps back up, I'm like, let's go. And I've tried to force myself. I've gotten really good about making myself somebody who's like maybe sleepy at night, but thank you so much. Thank you. I tried to do like a deep vampiric but like also kind of wearable vibe today because I want to talk about fall things. So I felt like this is like a nice fall look for today, something sultry, something fall inspired. And that was the goal for today. But as you can see, I'm getting this is the weird time of the day where I start to get a little sleepy. So because I'm a morning and I'm a night, but not so much in the middle of the day, you know? Around this time, I'm like, hey, what are we doing? What's the move? You know? But thank you. I needed to do my makeup off stream so I could prove that I still know how to do makeup. Because sometimes doing my makeup on stream has me doubting that hard. But I am excited, like, now that my birthday is over, I'm excited to actually like put my brain together and think and work on content because I feel like with my birthday happening, I was like trying to do things around my birthday and the vibes were off. The vibes were all off. Most days. Yes. I've gotten very good though. Like I said, I've gotten very good about convincing myself that I am sleepy at night. But like realistically, I would be awake and just chilling all night. and then just take a nap in the middle of the day. But I know that's like not socially acceptable. That's just not. That's not considered a normal person's life to be awake during the day, napping in the middle, and then being awake at night. You're probably seeing a little heathenous if you do something like that. But that's honestly, to me, ideal day. Ideal day for sure is the midday nap. I think that we should adopt that. Plus, I don't know. I think that everybody probably has like ooh. Okay, wait. I do have to take this. This feels so weird. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I am a woman. All right, I'm on a tight ship here. Okay. But it is very much vampire thing. I hope you have a great dinner. And also let me know. You know, you can pop back in and tell us what you're eating because I love to know what we're eating for dinner. I don't know what I'm eating for dinner. There are things in my house for dinner. I just don't know what's going to come together and then what it's going to form. But I am excited for that. Yes, vampire things. I think I mentioned that this is going to be a very vampire inspired year. I've started rewatching. Oh, yes, actually. So, AMC. I've talked about this on the stream before about how I did not want to get AMC because why would I pay for a subscription? Turns out I have the 30-day free trial. So now I am watching Interview with the Vampire. I'm rewatching it from season 1 because why not? Honestly, why not? I got 30 days free. Why not? So I'm gonna rewatch it from the beginning. I've already started. I'm on episode 3 or 4 at this point, and then I'm gonna get into the second season, which is new to me, and I'm so excited. And I'm also forgetting like just how raunchy this show is. Just how good and raunchy. I'm like watching. I'm like, like. Hold up. I need to be in New Orleans. All right. My best friend lives there. I could go. I got a reason to go. I need to go find my people. You know, I've been saying I need to live in Chicago, but maybe I really need to go live in New Orleans with my people, you know? But I'm enjoying it. I'm having so much fun. I do it while I'm like on my little walking pad. It's been nice. It's been nice. That, eating some cake, drinking a little Cabernet, it's nice. But this is definitely the vampire year. I started my birthday watching Queen of the Damned. I did watch that, which now in hindsight, watching that movie, I'm like, there's so much about this movie that I don't actually care about. So there's so much about that movie that I'm like, oh, just get to the part with the Kasha in it. All right, just hurry up, okay? I don't really care about this little girl. Also, did she really have to be in it? What was her name? I don't even remember what the white girl's name was, but did she really have to be in it? Because I don't really feel like she had like a real redemption in the end. Like, I guess she turned into a vampire and then she and Lestat live happily ever after again. Like, I'm so confused though because do you live happily ever after again? Like, as a vampire? I don't know. Just put Akasha back on the screen. That's all I care about. Just put her on the screen. I just want to see her like winding around, you know, on the screen. That's it. That's all I want to do. I don't care about any of that. So I did bring in a year watching that. I do have to watch. I have watched it before. The one with Tom Cruise. Yeah. I was literally just talking about this yesterday, so I don't know why I forgot the actor in it. But I do have to rewatch that one. But right now, I'm watching Interview with the Vampire, this series, and I'm remembering just how good it is. Just how good it is. Just how good it is. I love a black vampire, okay? Especially, I love, because I've always thought about it too. I'm like, imagine like being a vampire, but then like, okay, majority of the vampires are probably white, okay? But then imagine being a black vampire specifically. And then just seeing the history unfold over and over and over again. And then knowing you have like centuries of just all this knowledge sitting around in your brain as a black vampire, but you just go outside and people are still like, I'm so fascinated by this whole thing. Give me more. Give me more. I want it. I want it. I want to suck on it. Okay. That is the vibe. So I'm trying to think what else am I thinking about football. I'm gonna look at my vision board. That's gonna like really, really deter thing or control things here. So baths. I love a bath. I know baths are very polarizing. People don't really just like don't care about a bath. They either hate a bath or they love a bath. And I'm excited to be able to take a bath again and not feel like I am giving myself heat stroke. Okay. Honestly, I'm excited to just not be able to feel like I'm giving myself heat stroke 24/7. Okay. Because I be sweating all the time now and it's hot. Why is it so hot? I just realized it's pretty cold in this room and usually it's not cold in this room when I'm streaming. But I guess we got a new fan in here. So maybe it's doing the trick. Or I think it's blowing directly on me. So it's giving me the illusion that it's cooling down in here, but really it's just cooling me down and not the rest of the room. But either way, that fan, she's putting in work for me right now. What else? Dancing, solo dancing. Like, I need to make a vampire playlist because on my birthday, I kept trying to find a playlist and nobody was giving me what I wanted. Everything was like, I don't know if it's, I mean, I'm sure a lot of it has to do with age at this point, but they were all trying to play like Billie Eilish and Olivia Rodrigo. There's nothing about them, but it's just everything about the fact that like when I think of vampires, I don't think of them. To me, they're girl music, which is fine, just not vampire music. And I was very, very, very confused as I'm like deep in the glass, trying to get a vibe going, trying to feel sexy, hot, free. And then they want me to listen to an 18-year-old girl scream. And they're saying that's vampire music. And I'm like, you don't understand, Spotify. You do not understand the vibes I'm channeling right now. My heart breaking, okay? So I'm going to have to make a vampire playlist. Maybe I can share that. Probably on the website. And then you guys can just go and check it out if you want to. Of some true vampire jams. If you want like sexy, I want to feel like I'm in the vampire club, you know, where it's dark, chains hanging from the ceiling. That's the vibe I want to feel when I listen to a vampire playlist. And like the element of danger. You got like the little hairs on the back of your neck. They're kind of sticking up because you know tonight could be the night. You know, it's a little dangerous. And it could be the night tonight. But also, it could not be the night. And you're willing to take that chance because you just want to have a good time in the dark, okay? And that's the vibe I want out of a playlist. I don't think it's enough to just talk about biting people and think that that's a vampire soundtrack. I call that a controversial opinion, okay? But I just don't think that's enough. And I know what I'm looking for. So I think I'm going to make us a vampire playlist for fall so we have something to listen to. I do have a cozy playlist, not vampire like themed at all, but I do have a cozy playlist. There's like Joshua Radin and stuff like that on it. And that's like my like morning. You have a glass of tea. You like wrap yourself like a mom in a sweater and you're just like, the leaves outside are crunchy. I do have one of those playlists, which is nice. But we're in the vampire mood, y'all. We are in, ooh, maybe I can make my red, or make my light red. Hold on, hold on. Hold on. I do worry about how some colors, though, red is a very hard color to photograph. So I do wonder how some colors are going to show up on the stream sometimes. I don't know if red is going to be a good color for that. If this connects, we'll see. This might not connect. Maybe this is the one thing that is broken. My computer is working perfectly. Maybe my light will decide it's not going to work now. I'm thinking my light's going to decide it's not going to work now. Yeah, I'm going to have to set the whole Bluetooth up. Never mind. We're not doing all that today. Next time, we'll see if we can do like a blood red light in the background and have some real... Oh... Maybe we can do an end table back there and then we decorate it for like the seasons or the vibes. So like I could do a small end table back there and then stick a candelabra on it with a bunch of candles. Oh. Yes, we need bite me vibes. Yes. Yes. Like, okay, listen, I'm not trying to get into the politics of it all, but I be rocking some buckwheat, okay? I will be listening to some white trash music, okay? And it's a vibe to me. It just is. And I think anybody that is my age understands, okay? They're just vibes. I don't need all of my music to be above board all the time, okay? It's okay to have a little danger in my media, okay? It's okay to have a little, I know I shouldn't be listening to this, but it's all right in my media, okay? And that is what I'm here for. Because, okay, some of these playlists, it seems like they're scared. It honestly seems like they're scared to put a man, all right? This is the one time I advocate for men. Put more men on my sexy playlist, okay? I will never root for a man, but I will when it comes to sexy playlist, all right? I want a man screaming and barking at me, okay? Threatening to bite me, okay? I want to growl, all right? And a lady growl is great, fine. But these girls don't be growling, okay? They be giving like little like whimpers, but they don't growl. I need a man growl in my ear, okay? That is the only way that I will feel satisfaction from my playlist, okay? Hi, Double Mango 2. How are you doing? And welcome to your first time in the chat. I like that it tells me that it's people's first time. Like there's something just very wholesome about it. Like, welcome to the first time. Hello. And I am your guide today, Anjali, guiding you your way through the chat. Please make yourself at home, Double Mango 2. But I know, obviously, we'll have to put change on that playlist because that's just like a typical, like you have to put that on there. You have to put that on there, right? Oh my gosh, your first time on Twitch? How fun. I would say it's not my first time on Twitch, but trust me, it's basically like my first time on Twitch every single time I log on here. You know, I'm very fresh, very green, very new to this whole experience, but I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you are too. And I'm glad that your first time on Twitch, you came here. That's kind of special. That's kind of sweet. I appreciate you for that. Oh, I got this seat cushion. Wait, you gotta see because it's so cute. It's a little paw print. All right. And so now I'm just like sitting in a paw print's hands. It makes me feel like a little fairy, like a little pixie. I'm 5'10", so there aren't very many situations where I ever get to feel small and tiny and held. This is one of those situations. I'm like in somebody's hand, you know? It's nice. How cool though. I do, You know what I have learned about kind of browsing on Twitch is, for me, since you'll see, they're a very wholesome vibe. It kind of goes with, I had to grab them, my little gaming headset. Very cat related things around here because I love a little cat moment, you know? So I got these with the little cat ears attached to them. And then, you know, then we got like the leopard print. You know, there's duality. There's the pink wholesome kitty. I feel like this is such a great representation of me. Pink wholesome kitty. But then we also got the leopard. You know, because sometimes I'm an adult woman, all right? I'm a grown up. So we got the leopard print as well. And I have it on my list. I'm going to film my setup so you guys can see my pink case and see Kiki in her case, hashtag free Kiki in her case. If you don't, well, you probably don't because you're new here. Hold on, I'll show you a picture of Kiki. She's our cutesy prisoner. She is there and she has a great time just watching from afar. This is Kiki in her little cave. And then, I mean, obviously, we have our cinema roll here and all of that. So, a very, very wholesome space with like elements of spice, you know? I've never done pink hair. I've actually never done pink hair. I think somebody has asked me one other time before if I would ever dye my hair pink. And I wouldn't dye my real hair pink, but I would definitely do a pink wig. Maybe for fall, we should do a pink wig. Since I'm entering my wig era again, maybe we should do a pink wig. I just gotta find the right wig. But I think we could do something pink. That could be fun. That could be fun. I'm thinking because I'm like, do I want to get a wig that I know I love, but just get it in blonde, and then I can try and dye it? Because I wear synthetic wigs. They're my favorite wigs to wear because they're easily shaped and mold to whatever you wanted. And I like big crazy hair. So it's just much easier to achieve that look with a synthetic. Do I get a wig in a shape that I love and then try to dye my first synthetic wig? Because I've never dyed a synthetic wig before. So do I try to do that in pink or do I just find a pink wig? I don't know. But maybe we'll try a pink wig together on the stream. I think that would be fun. I haven't done it yet. Why not? Why not? Ooh, and then I gotta decide, because I'm not gonna do hot pink together on the stream. I'm not gonna do hot pink. Yes, these are my birthday nails. I love these. I love these. I have to change them soon though because I do have some PR that I have to take pictures in, and they need red nails or black nails, so I'm gonna have to change them soon. But these have been my favorite nails so far because they're just, I don't even know if you can tell. Just, they're like a chrome iridescent-y, and like it's showing up white, but it's actually more of a blue tone. It's very, very cool. They look very Barbie coated on the camera, and they are pretty Barbie coated, but like they're just, I don't know. They're way more blue to pink shift. Oh, you can kind of see it on the bottom there, but I gotta decide what kind of pink now because I'm not gonna do hot pink. But maybe I'll do like a pastel. Pastel pink would be fun. All right. I'm going to put it down on the list of things to do. I'll put it down on the list. Pink hair. We're not going to do a bob, though. We're not doing lazy town around here. I'm not going to do... What is it? Gotta do the cooking by the book. Lazy town. We're not doing that, but... Somebody's going to call me a barb, and I think that would be diabolical, so do not do that to me. Did Doja have a pink wig at some point? Because I do get compared to her a lot. And I don't want to reheat her nachos. I don't know. Has Doja ever been pink? I know she's been orange. I know she's been red. I don't really be following her like that to know. But me with the pink wig? Ooh. I mean, it's not a competition. But thank you. Thank you. I love when people say I look like her, but then they also say sorry. They're like, you look like Doja Cat, sorry. Or I thought this is Doja Cat, sorry. And I'm like, wait. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, I've never had anything done with my face, so that probably attributes to a little bit of the natural look. I think she's gotten a little bit of filler and Botox. Not even a lot. I don't think she's gotten a lot done with her face that I know of. I think really what gets people is the fact that we're both kind of alternative, and our alternativeness is like in the same vein, right? Because my alternativeness isn't I have like my eyebrow pierced or something like that. My alternativeness, there is something still palatable about it, I guess is the word to say. Still kind of cutesy about it, as opposed to full on intimidating. And I think she also has a similar kind of alternativeness that's still kind of appealing about it. But yeah, I just be aging. So I have my natural face, and then whatever I can spackle, spin, and all of that on top of it. That is what I got. But I do bleach my brows because I can't have a regular brow. I'm so over it. I can't do it anymore. But I think it pulled it off. I think before long, it'll give the Whoopi Goldberg effect where you don't even realize that she doesn't have eyebrows anymore. You're just so used to seeing her face. And I think at some point, you just won't even realize I don't have eyebrows. You'll just look at my face and think it's a normal, fully fledged out face. So, although sometimes you can see how big my forehead is since I don't have eyebrows. You're like, but I don't know which one. Because I also get compared to Beyonce as well. And I think the Beyonce one only gets me because I'm like, it's only certain angles. Because Doja still has like my face shape kind of. We both kind of have round foreheads. And then like, I don't have as pointy a chin as she has. But you know, got kind of a alien shaped head. Whereas Beyonce's face is a little bit rounder than mine. So, I don't know. But we'll see. I'll put it on the list. We'll do the pink wig. It'll be fine. I'll probably wear an all black outfit, maybe like a red lip like this. I almost put the full length gloves on for today. And I did have earrings on earlier. This look was giving a lot more femme fatale earlier today. But wait. Because that might be a slur to me. Hold on. I don't know about that. That might be that might be offensive to me, my homegirl. Hold on. If I'm thinking who I think I'm thinking. Yeah, that's not for me. That's not for me. I rebuke that. That is not for me. But you know, I guess you're entitled to your own opinion. But I'll take a party edition anything because, yeah, we do be partying over here. We do be having a good time. And if you haven't yet, take your sip of your water. Hydrate for me, please. Can't have you crusty. Can't have you dry out here in these streets. I'm pretty sure dinner is being cooked for me now, or at least being thought of being cooked for me right now. And I'm glad because I am getting a little hungry. I am thinking, please drink some water. Oh my God. Are you not parched? Are you not dying? Are you not just starving for some water? Please. That's probably I have an app and you go and pizza's good. Pizza's good. I like cheese and onion pizza. Okay. If I'm going to eat a pizza, I want cheese and onion. It used to be bacon and onion, but then I kind of don't eat meat very much. If I could choose not to eat meat, then I don't eat meat. And yeah, then I just go with onion on cheese. But bacon and onion, that was my life. That was for sure my life. And a greasy pizza, okay? I don't like pizza that's too healthy seeming. I want a good either thick crust or a thin with like tons of grease on it. That is my pizza. Spicy barbecue chicken, extra cheese, green peppers, onions, mushrooms, black olives. I could do that. That's pretty good. That seemed pretty good. I will allow that to pass through the delegation, okay? That is acceptable. I do like mushrooms. Mushrooms are pretty good on pizza too. You better drink your water with some freaking pizza, okay? Don't make me come through the screen. Grab you by the back of the neck. Drink your water. I will be keeping all of us hydrated, okay? You want good skin? You want to not feel like you're dying every 2 seconds? Water, okay? Get into it. Ooh, yeah. I don't know. There's a moment in time where I thought I was allergic to mushrooms, and I don't know what it was, but there was every single time I ate mushrooms, I would get so ill. It seems like that era of mine has passed, so I don't know what it was. But I really do want to try. I think it is oyster mushrooms because isn't that what you can do to make like, no, what is the mushroom that you can buy and you can almost make like faux fried chicken? It just seems fascinating to me. It's like little, ooh, hold on. I need to look it up. They look like little fibers almost. And there's just something about it texturally that I just feel like would be fascinating. So I want to try it. It's not oyster though, I don't think. Faux chicken from mushrooms. That's what I'm going to type into the Google search. See what, oh, maybe it is. Portobello is like meat though. Like, not meat, steak. When I think portobello, I think steak. This one says it's made out of oyster mushroom. Maybe it is oyster mushrooms. Maybe it is oyster mushrooms. Huh. Oh my God. You're going to try and make me log into Facebook? Girl, I ain't doing all that. No. I'm not. Yeah, it is oyster mushrooms. Okay. So maybe I haven't tried an oyster mushroom. And maybe that's what I need to get into. All right? Because portobellos, I know those. Yeah. I know those. Those are big circle ones. I know that. And that, I would do it with the Worcestershire sauce. That sauce. I will do that. Or a little bit of soy sauce. And then make it get all brown and meaty. And then I'll use that as like ground hamburger beef or something like that. And it is so good. And I will eat that up. But I guess it's the oyster mushrooms that I don't know nothing about. But they don't really have those at the grocery stores nearby. So I have to go find like a Trader Joe's or something. And get one of those mushrooms there. This just makes me all hungry. I'm just thinking about food. It's good for deep fried tempura. Yeah. And I just had sushi for my birthday dinner, and that was so good. I had a snow blossom roll, which is tuna and eel sauce, sweet peppers, maybe a soy wrapper. I do live in America. Do I give anything else? Do I seem like I don't live in America? Not that, I mean, I know we're not supposed to just assume everybody is American, but I feel like I give American. I feel like unfortunately I give the good old USA. So, but thank you. Thank you very much. I am definitely the most happy birthday girl. I got all pink things, you know. I could have used a little bit more party, but it's fine because I ended the night dancing with my boys. Yes. Well, I should have an American accent. So, yeah, that sounds about right. I guess I would be Southern accent. That's interesting. Okay. Maybe I do have a little bit of a Southern accent. Maybe. I do live in the South. So, I'm not from the South, but I do live in the South. So maybe, you know, I wouldn't be surprised about that. Um, I also, though, pick up the accent of whoever I'm around. So there is that part of me, too. So I'm sure if I was around somebody from California, I sound, like very Valley Girl or something of that sort. Is W just mean win? I'm also, I found out SYBAU. I think those are the letters for it. Found out what that meant recently. I'm still figuring out. I'm very, very new to all of this. A GG means good game. All right. Californians don't pronounce the T sound. I do sometimes over pronunciate, but that's because I am reading words before I say them. So when I have to talk, I make a sentence in my brain first and then say it. Yeah, I could see that. Right. Sometimes when I'm being dismissive, I say, right. And I'm sure that comes from something. I don't know what it comes from, but I'm sure that for sure must come from a show that probably has a bunch of LA people in it. I bet. That's so fascinating. I do have my friends from Italy. I love their accent. They're always fun. I think though you always like an accent that's not home. I feel like it's easy to enjoy an accent, which is not when it's not an accent you hear all the time, right? So I definitely enjoy an Italian accent. British accents are something I think I hear so often that I'm a little bit more glazed over with them, They almost feel American to me. They're not, but it almost feels American commonality to me. So I don't think too much of it. I think it's very interesting. I don't know if other people can do it, but I can look at somebody's mouth and see how it's moving, and then that's how I know what accent they have. So like, Chinese or Japanese, I don't know that I don't know that I am educated enough to know the difference between the two, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. I could not give you an honest, solid opinion about that. I'm trying to think, but I don't think that I could give an honest, solid opinion. I think whatever one makes my name sound the prettiest. That's the accent I prefer. I'm sure none of the accents sound bad, okay? I'm not trying to. That's the goal. The ultimate goal, see, there's levels to the goals, right? The next level, will be I will either be in Chicago or I somehow ended up with my bestie in New Orleans, right? But then the ultimate goal is countryside of Italy, right? Like that is the ultimate goal is I would be living my best Italian Contessa life, you know? And you will know because I will not be on the internet anymore. Well, actually, let me not lie. I probably would be on the internet, but you would just see me constantly just like hair blowing in the wind, showing off just all grass all the time. And my followers would probably just keep getting lower and lower because I would do nothing but just show pictures of me just living my best. Feet up. My feet never touching the ground. Just feet up all the time. Glass of wine in my hand. In the club. Like, that is a very descriptive, assaulting definition of the Japanese accent. That's we we gotta calm down here, okay? I understand what you are saying. Cannot give any validation to that, but I do understand the visual that you are painting. But yeah, you will know. You will know when I've made it. You will know. Okay? Italian Contessa, that will be me. All right? My mom grew up in Italy, though. So that is also part of my love of Italian, just anything and everything. So, like, yeah, I think I would love to, in theory, live a soft girl life. I think me personally, I am very soft girl, but I'm also just I just love a party. Okay, I love a party. I need to go partying in Germany. I need to see what they got going on over there because they seem to have some stuff popping off and I need to go. I need to know what's happening in those clubs. I've heard about the clubs where they just try to like tell you ain't naked enough before you can go in there. I need to know what's going on there and I need to go bad. There's something deep seated in my soul that needs to know. I love a pesto sauce. I do love a pesto sauce. I don't know how to speak another language. I can very, very lightly usually predict, like, read a language and go, like most people. I could probably look at a sentence and go, that's probably what that sentence said, using context clues. Yeah. I think I could figure it out. I do have a very, very inflated sense of belief that I could figure out another language if I have to, because I've worked really hard to figure out language or English language every single day. So I think that I could figure out just about any language if I really wanted to, if I put my mind to it, Yeah, a nude party in Germany does not offend me. I would go. Why wouldn't I go? You're not talking me out of anything. I'm down. Let's go. I'm here for the debauchery of it all right? The only thing I can't do, you got to let me do it on some tequila or on my my red wine, But I love a party. I love a party, okay? I need a uns. And a little bit of grinding, a nice polite grinding going on, I crave the grind we got when we were 22 years old, There's just something about it. With the yeah by Usher in the background. Divine times, okay? Like... Thank you. I'm so happy to be back. Girl, no. What does that mean? Can I understand that? Wait. If I put my brain cells together, I probably could. Why are we testing me? Hold up. But I am not in school. All right. I understand that this is a website, not a website, but not a HTML, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's we making the websites, the coding. It is a coding language. Brains, all right? But yeah, when my power was out, I was literally just like sitting on my floor, dancing with the dogs, twiddling my thumbs, wondering if I was ever going to see the light again. And by light, I mean my ceiling light. I was wondering if we were ever going to have the fan again, if this was just my new normal, was just candlelight. You know, it was getting bleak here in the hour and a half that I was without power. But I persisted. I worked real hard. I will survive. I will survive. And I did. Thank you. Thank you for the love and support during that challenging time in my life. I really do. If I didn't have you people here, I never would have made it, you know? That is crazy. 1.3 billion long code for a pregnancy robot AI. I'm not saying that you're lying, but you know what's also crazy is I'd just be reading anything on these screens and it could just all be lies. It just all be fibs. And I'm just going, yeah, wow, that sounds accurate. That sounds crazy. Like I'm just reading things on the screen. Like, I don't know. I love using my tuned brain cells to do this. This is great. How do I make this a job? Because this is great. This is awesome. I'm realizing now. No. Realizing now. No. I'm good. Okay, never mind. I was looking at my overlay and I'm like, followers, subs, what does this mean? And then I realized the subs is for YouTube and then the followers is for Twitch. And that's the amount of followers I need for affiliate for Twitch and then the subs for monetization. Yeah, whatever. I'm rereading my own overlay here. Confusing myself somehow. What am I seeing? It's a robot. Well, yes, I understand. I understand why we'd be making robots like that. I understand. Do I agree with the robot screwers of America or of the world? Hey, if that's the way you want to get it, who am I to yuck your yum, you know? But also, you could just try being nice to women. You could. There are other approaches here. I don't know. But if a robot does it for you, who am I to say that is wrong? I guess it doesn't hurt anybody, I suppose. So, and that is my official delegation on robot screwers. That is my official stance. Yeah. One second. I don't know if I could keep talking about robots like this for much longer. I think we need to go back and romanticize my life on the Italian countryside where I belong. Being a vampire, reading my romantic lit, and living in a castle, a stone castle. All right? Why don't I make that in Sam's? There's a town called Tartosa, and I've played, listen, I have no idea. I have no idea how we get anywhere, okay? I have no idea, all right? People come into the chat, and they say whatever they want, and then I go along with it until I go, wait a second. Like, what are we actually talking about here? But there's a town called Tartosa. It's supposed to be very, I mean, I don't know if it's supposed to be, but it is very Italian inspired. And I am thinking to myself, I should make a castle, or I should find a castle. I'm not going to build a house myself because that's a lot of work. I should find somebody who made a castle and then put it in Tartosa and then put my character in Tartosa and then live out my best Italian life. Why haven't I done that yet? I did start a new game where I made this like artsy character. We own a pottery business, and then on top of it is our apartment where we have a Persian cat. And it's very fun. I made her have no eyebrows, and she looks very, very cool. She has platinum blonde hair. She's brown like me, and no eyebrows. But she's not me. She's not me. She's a different person. But I'm having a lot of fun with that. I want to stream Sims again, but sometimes it's hard because I just talk to y'all too much, which is why I'm realizing I might just be an actual just chatting streamer and not a we're doing all these things at once streaming. What is her name? Alita? But yeah, I might not be I would love to be somebody who could do multiple things. And maybe I have to practice playing Sims and streaming at the same time, or practice doing makeup and streaming at the same time. But it's very hard because I like talking to you. I like being engaged in the conversation. And then it takes me away from the thing that I'm doing. So I don't know. I am though. I did put it in the agenda. Okay. I am putting in not the we killing people in Sims. Okay. Hold on. I'm a very good, wholesome simmer. All right. I do very good, wholesome things. I do not put even bad traits on my Sims. I enjoy a nice, sweetie game play. I hate it when anybody dies. I do very, very nice, wholesome things in my Sims games because that is just who I am as a person. I understand that you can make your Sims evil, and I understand it doesn't really have any bad, it doesn't influence the world if you make a bad Sim, but I just do not enjoy that kind of gameplay. I am very, very wholesome when I'm playing my game. So, but I understand. I understand that that's some people's gameplay experience, just not mine. But yeah, I did put it in my agenda, that's what I was saying, to actually plan out my stream a little bit so that we can get activities going. I saw that there are games that you can play on streams, which kind of reminds me back of the cam days. So I think that now that the birthday month is over, I can actually work on playing around with this a little bit more and upgrading it. You made a character who had a family, divorce, bankrupt, house, prison. Girl. No. No. Crazy. That person had a bad day. All their emotes, negative, bad. That's not my experience. We are not doing that in mine. I get so sad when they're sad. I hate it when they're sad. Even if I don't get sad when they're sad, sometimes I do get annoyed when they're sad because get over it, babe. Get over it. But I just want to have a good time. I just want to see them all succeed. I would love to force myself to play through a generation. That would be nice to like have my Sims grow up, then have children, and then watch those children grow up. I would love to force myself to do that, but I have not done that yet. And I would really enjoy doing that. It's just so hard because then I get a new idea for a new family. And I'm like, time to make a new family. So in real life, sadness is not an annoyance. It's a feeling. It comes and go. You know, it's not pleasant, but it comes and goes. You know, everything, ebb and flow, in and out, breathe, cope, do what you need to do. I just have a sunny disposition. I am definitely more on the positive side of things, you know. And we drink to that. Also, if you hear what sounds like a growl, it's my tummy. All right, this food is getting more and more vivid. Okay. Oh, I don't know what kind of life you're living, but we need to work on that, babes. We need to work on that. Oh no, I've been sad too. It's not my favorite time in life, but also it just happened. I don't know. I don't know. And sometimes it's fun to just give in to the sadness. Just let yourself be sad. Just cry. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't have that negative thing about feelings and emotions. I don't think it's worth it to feel bad about emotions because they're gonna happen anyway. They're gonna happen whether you want them to or not. So might as well just get used to it. Might as well just find comfort in these feelings. That's also intense. Hold up. You got to be trolling me a little bit. I can't. I can't. Maybe it's comforting. Actually, I don't want to knock that because I can see that being comforting, feeling like you have a friend that's like crying with you. Could not personally relate. I want to cry by myself if I'm going to cry. I don't want to do that alone. But maybe that's comforting in a way. You know what? I can't, once again, not here to yuck the yum of somebody as long as it doesn't hurt other people. Okay? Just could not be me. Let me make that clear. But what am I going to do with the rest of my night? Honestly, the more we talk about Sims, the more I'm like, tonight, I'm going to wash my face. Wait, I got to check my handy dandy agenda and see if I completed everything that I need to complete today. And indeed I did. I did. So that means tonight, after I get off air, wash my face, play some Sims for several hours until I decide to watch Vampire Media. A good treatment for sadness is... Hold on. Hold on. A bowl of soggy cookies. Like Cookie Crisp? Cookie Crisp? Is that what we're talking about? Is that what we're talking? Because I think if you're sad, crying helps. Going for a walk helps. Cuddling your pet helps. Talking it out helps. Singing about it helps. You know what? Actually, soggy cookies, fine. You know what? Once again, quick to judge. You got to do what you got to do. All right? You got to do what you got to do. The one thing I'll never get used to is working on a PC over a Mac. So I get these like little updates, and I don't quite know how to. I'm sure there's a way to turn it off, but it'll like show me like trending things. And right now it's talking about trending is Taylor Swift. And I'm like, I really don't care respectfully about Taylor Swift. So why? Why am I being alerted about this? This is news that has nothing to do with me. This is 120, and all of it is usually pretty irrelevant to me. I'm sure there's a way to turn it off. I just haven't explored that deep into my computer yet. But it is very interesting, the things that it decides to alert you about, the things that it decides to tell you, hey, we think you would care about this. And I have to go, who do you think I am that you think I would care about this? Because you have me pegged all wrong. This image of just with soggy cookies is insanity. But I enjoy it. I enjoy it for you, and I'm so happy that you found comfort in that experience, When I'm sad, I'll just squeeze my little cinnamon roll. That's what I'll do. Sitting here with my hands folded like I'm in class. Oh, God. I'm just so bummed about this foundation. I really, 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 really liked it. And it's just such a bummer that I can't wear it. It's such a bummer. What is happening? Okay. Gifting. Oh, okay. I'm still trying to. Fun. Like I said, I'm new to this, so thank you, thank you, thank you. So what happened is we got gifted a sub, I guess, and then you also subbed. How cool! How cool! Thank you. Look at us. We're moving on up. Look at us. Thank you so much for joining the club. The club, you know? We have a great time here. That was unfortunate. The arm crack there was very unfortunate. I don't know. We got to do a little bit more fist pumping. I don't know why my arm cracked like that. We got to do more, you know, club moves. Because why did my arm crack? A little bit more fist pumping. Get my arms back to moving. You know? Ooh, she really is just, ew. It should not be doing that. I do yoga. I do Pilates, all right? I don't know why she's cracking like that. NP, no problem. I miss the days, when I think of like chat speak, I miss the days when you would just like, because everybody expects me to be on my phone all the time, right? Because it seems like I'm on my phone all the time. But I miss the days when you would just like tell somebody like, hey, are you there? Like you would text them and be like, hey, are you there? And then you would text for like maybe 15 minutes and you go, dinner's ready. I'll text you later. And then that was it. Like the person knew you were off your phone then. And that was it. Like they didn't expect you to come back into your phone. Or maybe they would a little bit later and text you and be like, hey, are you there? And if you didn't respond, that was it. It was like AIM messaging, you know? I miss those days when we weren't constantly expected to always be available, you know? Getting their face cracked? I guess you can get your nose cracked and your jaw. Okay. You might be onto something. Okay. I'm a very big knuckle cracker. I do crack my knuckles, my wrist. I do crack those a lot. A lot. But I am making myself all the time not do it on stream. I'm forcing myself not to do it on stream because I know it's a noise that you either love or you hate. And I'm not really trying to do any of that on here. So, yeah. But I do try to. But I do crack my knuckles a lot. Not my arms, though. And it's certainly not from fist pumping. What is happening? Why? That's crazy. Cracking your jaw from smiling sounds like, what is it? Ehlers-Danlos syndrome? I think I'm saying that right. Now you sound like you have glass bones and paper skin. Now you sound like that episode of SpongeBob. Lower back cracks. See, I am still young and youthful and sprightly, and I do not feel like I need my back cracked, okay? I do not feel like my knees need to be cracked, my jaw, okay? I can still frolic with the best of them without having my whole body crack. It's just my hand. I do be doing a lot of typing, okay? A lot of writing, makeups, paintings, okay? I do have to crack my fingers a lot for that. I use my hands a lot. But I'm still kicking. I'm still going. All right? I don't feel like I need all of that for my back and whatnot. Your imagery is just very, very, I don't know if intense is the right word, but you have a very colorful way of describing things, that's for sure. Um, I appreciate that about you. That's what I will say. Thank you so much. With the rose? With the rose. Oh, thank you so much. I tried today. I keep telling everybody, I'm like, if you watch the last stream, do not judge me for that look, okay? We were just playing around, all right? I understand I looked chopped the last time. Let me remind y'all, I can look not chopped, all right? And this makeup has been on for a while now at this point, too. It has been on since about 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. That's about 5 hours. So 5 hours in, we're looking like this. We're doing good. We're doing good. So thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I hope that you're having a fantabulous day today. I'm thinking about food and I'm thinking about Sims. One track mind right now. We are on one track at this point. I hope that you enjoy your pizza and I will talk to you later. Do not crack any bones. What? Yes, please do not get ran over, okay? Refrain from that activity, please. Yes, and thank you for tuning in, and thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. It's truly the greatest gag that I can receive subs, but I can't, like, Twitch is trying to get me to, there's like a way you can use the money that you have earned and like buy things in Twitch. I hope I'm saying that in a way that makes sense. So I can't get paid out yet, but I can use the money that I've earned to like buy things in Twitch. And I'm like, girl, why would I do that? Why? Just give me my money. Why are you playing? Just give me my money. Like, why are you doing that? You know? I don't get it. I don't get it. Just give it to me. It's mine. Just give it to me. You know? But soon, in due time. I think in September we could get to affiliate. I think we could do it because I think I've hit all of the benchmarks because all I do is come on here and talk to you guys for hours and hours and hours. So I think we can hit the benchmark. The only thing I have to get is my followers up. And then I think we're at affiliate, actually. After I get my followers up, I believe that's it. I think that's my only qualification I gotta get. So once we get that, it's on. It is on and popping. YouTube monetization, girl, you know, if that ain't never happening for me, I wish that they would just tell me. I wish that app would just send me an email and be like, hey, we just want to let you know we're never going to give it to you. But thank you anyway for trying for 10 beautiful years. And I'll take that L. I'll be fine with that. But Twitch, we almost there. We are almost there. Oh, hi. Do you want to come say hi? Ugh. We have a baby. Ugh. Okay. What would you like to share? It is your time. Your time to shine. You got to speak clearly into the mic. There you go. Awesome. Do you have any other thoughts to share? That's truly not your best angle. Hold on. We'll get the mic out of your face. This is the great president of this room. He is the sleepiest baby right now because the lights always make him so sleepy. Are you falling asleep? Do you want to share anything else with the people? Here you go. Tell the people what you have to say. The people. Nothing? Okay. Do you want to get down? Do you want to stay up here? What would you like to do? Okay. I think we're gonna hang out up here. Oh, okay. No, we're not. We said what we had to say, and now we're gonna go. Awesome. Well, I think I'm gonna take a page from his book. I said what I needed to say. Everything has been vocalized. I would like to watch Vampire Media and sim and put some food into my belly. So, I think I'm going to take my bow and I don't know when the next stream is. I'm officially now streaming on Mondays. I do know that much because I love a Monday stream. There's something nice about this starting my week off. I haven't figured out the second day yet. I'm thinking about Wednesdays, but I can also only stream twice a week because I have to make myself do other things. I have other things that are part of my job that I have to do, and I can't spend it always on stream with y'all. So with that in mind, I do have to figure out the second day. I guess I'll ask the Discord what they think, kind of get some opinions that way. But Mondays definitely will be streaming. I think I might even be able to put a time on it so that we could always, you'll know your favorite program, me, is on Mondays at this time. I think I might even be able to lock that in soon. The second day, I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. I'm thinking Wednesday though this week. But until next time, I really appreciate you for sticking with me while my power went out. And I will talk to you all very, very